Hi there. For those that are watching back, I simply had some technical difficulties. I started this video already, so we're gonna have to start all over again. This video is going to be a desk um, tour plus my updated planner thoughts. Basically, because I'm changing, I'm evolving as a person. My likes and dislikes are definitely changing. I am truly finding myself again, and I'm trying to take the time to do that. So, hopefully, all of you can get back to me and we'll get started. But for the sake of playback, folks, hi, how are ya? Welcome, welcome. I'm feeling better. I have a lot of projects going on. I tend to do that during break. I like to really take my time and work in my house and do some artwork. You will see paint covering my hands. I prefer to live like that. I just got multiple projects going on. So basically, this desk space um, is a built-in my bedroom. So initially, this is an older house, and initially this was a office, but it's my bedroom, and I used to use this as like a window seat, if you will, or put my TV there. But I decided to move my planning into here, and this closet on this side is all planners and planner supplies, and this is my what I've come up with my desk space. So I definitely have a style that I like. I'm fairly minimal. If it were up to me, I'd have my house incredibly simple. But I love changing things around. It drives my husband absolutely bonkers. So I only have two people. Thanks for joining me back. I hope we can find everybody else. There's a third. So let's get into this. So basically, this is an L shape built in. We have three drawers here and cabinets. I'm not going to share the cabinets because it's literally filled with boxes. I have a stool. Now, I really want to get a comfortable chair that looks nice and part of the aesthetic as well. Natural colors, natural fibers, woods, things like that. Natural materials. Excuse this red bag. This is what I take to work for the kids. Eyesore. So right now I'm just using a stool. Hello again. Thanks for finding me, everybody. I apologize. This is a pull-out, and as you see, let me hide the address. I've got pads of paper and this beautiful notebook here. Let's move that. Is actually a binder. It's a brief. Oh, shiznit. I'm trying to break stuff. This is a briefcase notebook. And I've got a calendar in here, but I've got just important paperwork and stuff like that. But it is very pretty. And then I've got my notepads here. Yeah, like from cloth and paper. So that's been useful. I don't have a computer. That's my computer. It's a hybrid. So that's been really nice. So I have this beautiful big window that goes out into like my little garden. It's literally overgrown. I prefer it that way because the neighbors can't see me, but you can't tell because the window's so dirty on the outside. I need to like get out there and wash this off, but it's all ivy, and then it has like a beautiful cave-like overgrowth, and I want to put I want to clear out the bottom and put like a bird feeder, and I want to put some stuff out there to make it look like my own little world, if you will. So this is a new piece, this shelf here. I built it. You can get it off Amazon. It can turn into an L. Yes, like a magic garden. Definitely love to create my own spaces and love it to feel magical and out of this world. So um, I got this off Amazon. It's bamboo. That's kind of my vibe. I got a bamboo marker, like a pen stand, phone holder, cup holder, stone. I just like the natural fibers, if you will. Where should I start, everyone? What do you think? Should I show you my paintings first? So you may have seen these before. These two were my first go at like this style. And because I was, like I said, I'm changing and I'm finding myself again and finding what I like. And I really love the minimal earthy tones, and so this was my first attempt to my style, and then I started developing my own and started creating things out of my mind versus off of a picture. So we have this little guy. I love her. She's my newest one. Hi there, thanks for joining me again. She's really pretty. I like her. And I'm just playing around, but I like having, I thought the gallery wall on the two sides really made this space look nice and home, because the rest of my room is all wood. You know, it's really outdated, but I like it personally. So the rest of my space is all very simple. I'm going to turn you around for a second, and I have one painting here that I just painted the frame for, and she's going to stay over my bed. And then this is my daughter's painting for Christmas. So I'm just working on some things. Okay, next, let's take a look at the shelf. I'm trying to be as steady as I can without making y'all sick. All right, so this little aesthetic, let me sit down because your girl gets tired quickly. Okay. So I sit here at my desk, and this is kind of what you see when you turn to the right. You get that nice view from the mirror as well. I have a old antique chair covered with a fur and my purse there, and it just kind of all goes together. So I just think this is very pretty. If you take a look, you'll see my Delphonics pouch. I'll go through that in a video. My most used planners, they're all Gillios. They're my babies. These are the ones that I will definitely keep. You don't know about my plans yet, but these are my keepers. I've got my inks up here, and a feather that my daughter found, and a little glass vase. And these are the tips to a fountain pen, like this guy. One of my fur bunnies. And these are the 3 inks that I have. I put a swatch on the outside. This is like a beautiful hydrangea blue, this beautiful burnt brown, and a blue gray, a glass pen. On this shelf, we have my vitamins, a catch, all type tray, a Foxy Fix pocket baggie. I forget what's in here. Whoops. A cross my daughter made. Down here we have my other 2 Delphonics. This is the small, this is the extra small. This has all mild liners, all my mild liners. These charms are very special to me. They were given to me and made by planner friends from the past. And this is made by Cheryl. This was given to me by Arlene. This was given to me by and made for me. Oh man, I miss her thinking about her. Life and Lilies. This guy came from a Galleon leather cover that I sold, but I love the evil eye concept. And here is all my computer stuff, like my wire, USB. My USB is Groot. Badoo. Yeah. I'm silly. I'll have like the little, see if I can have him poking out. Yeah, cute. I have my other gray bunny. I have my desk sweeper. A little handmade basket with fountain pens and my Prisma sharpener and a ribbon that belonged to my daughter. And then this is this is my Delphonics pouch. This is my most used tools and stuff like that. I pull this out every day. Then I need to get a candlestick. I have a candle holder, a salt lamp. Don't worry, my cats despise this thing. They don't touch it. And then I have a sweetgrass basket with 2 handmade pottery pieces. I'm using this as an incense holder right now, but My plan was to actually use it as my water cup and stuff. Yeah. Okay, so that's the right side. Here's the vibe. So you'll also see like these windows go really tall, and I put like a silver. Okay. So when I first decorated this room, I was doing like a glam room, and this is the remnants of that. This is sparkly silver, believe it or not. Silver rod, silver mirror, but I've learned my taste a lot better. I don't know who's calling me. Anyway, so over here, this is my pocket planner, Malden. I place this guy on top of what I'm using now and stack them right here because they're my most used. This is my wallet slash on the go planner type thing. I'll share that with you momentarily. Incense type plate. This is a hope chest my grandmother gave me when I was a child, and it's actually where I put all my nail stuff. I don't have a lot, but I like to do my own nails. I have a thing for white glass, you guys. I have like a variety. So in the middle, this stand is actually a plant stand that was here at the house when we moved in, but I painted it white, covered the top with rice paper, so it gives that beautiful texture that rice paper gives you. And I really like that textured vibe. So I put these green flowers in here, but they're going. They're leaving. I want some tall, like, palm branch type things, but they have to be fake because my cats, like, I can't have real plants low to the ground or where my cats can get them because they'll eat them. This is a handmade pot by someone my grandmother knew, like, was a friend with, and it's clay, but it has like that stone textured. I love that. And I put it on top of this hand woven like wall hanger. Got some of my Tombos, black pencils my daughter gave me, and this was a Dollar Tree find. I have a white one like this too. It's really nice. So underneath this guy, by the way, I put this here because A, it looks nice. B, it gives me a little more storage for things that I use often. And it helps the desk not look so flat, if you know what I'm saying. It gives a little more dimension. And separates the window from the desk type thing. So under here, we've got, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. This actually came in this month's, hi guys, subscription box. From Cloth and Paper, and it's the full year 2021 spiral notebook, and it came with tabs. So I'm actually going to be using this as my pre-planner or memory keeper. I haven't decided, but I am going to use this and play in it, if that makes sense. I find that when I actually do planning, my own type of planning, like everyday planning, I tend not to take too much time to make it pretty, I guess you could say. This one I could definitely do that with. And then we have my A5 marbled binder, which I will be taking into, I'll tell you in a minute. But this is going to be like my home work binder. Like, it has my project planning and all that stuff. It's still the same as it was. I'll do a plan with me and things like that. I'm starting to learn. I'm starting to enjoy multiple planners because even if I don't use them every day, I can play around with them. I enjoy that. And then you have my computer slash iPad, Microsoft something or another. My husband knows the answer to that. Crap, how many times am I going to drop this thing? Anyway, so I have that, and I usually have it put away, believe it or not. I don't have it out a lot. And I absolutely love my cover, but I seriously just got this and it's already ripping apart. So it's a sturdy cover, but I guess the material that it's made of is not that sturdy. It's the same as this planner. So, and then I have just like a marbled coaster with my glass. This is a hand blown glass, you guys. I love handmade things, so that's the middle part. And then here is where I do my planning. And I've got on the left side, it's kind of what you see if you're sitting. I'm looking more like this. That's where my head is. Then I look down and I see this. So I've got my main drawing markers here. And I've debated to clean this out because I have a lot of other drawing utensils in my closet. Debated to clean this out and put my most used like pens and stuff in here. But I tend to keep those in a pouch or something. So there's really no use. And when I get into the mood to draw, like it's nice to have that there. This came with this guy, and it's the same material as bamboo. It looks nice. This actually came with something. Oh, kitchen utensils, but I use it for some tombos and some Japanese paintbrushes. This little fellow is my I'm sorry, like this thing keeps cutting in and out. So that is what's on top of my desk. And here it's kind of a mess. I've got like supplies and stuff. I'll do a full-on office space later. Oh, and this lamp my husband got for me, it's a day lamp and it moves around, and I have a clamp so I can clamp it to the side or a stand. I prefer the stand right now. So there it is. Hope you enjoyed that little desk. Okay, so now, any questions? You dig it? Should I give you like a run around of the room? It's all wood. Look at that peekaboo window. That way I can yell at my husband through the window. All right. Give the chair its moment. All right. There you go. Let's talk planners. Okay, let's get our little doohickey up. And let's talk about this situation, shall we? Let's. I'm trying to make it look pleasing to the eye, but it's not working so well. There you go. All right, you guys. So, planners. Gotta turn over the overhead light so we don't get too much shadowing. There we go. Okay, so here's the deal. Recently, let me close this. Yeah, surprise. Recently, as a lot of you know, I went back into rings and A5 rings, and I was just doing it to do it. And I actually really enjoyed the space. I definitely want to purchase a higher end A5 planner now, which means all the others are going to go. So here's the deal with all my planners. I have been soul searching, I guess you could say, and y'all know I love planners. I love leathers. I definitely want to downsize what I have even more so. I've done this a couple of times already. This will be my third go at downsizing my planner stash. I always do this. I grow out of things, get rid of it, come back, rebuild, go back. But I'm learning that I really don't need all the things, and as pretty as they are, I tend to have shiny object syndrome, and especially around this time of year. So I'm choosing my absolute favorite leathers, and keeping one of each type. So I have all these personal size Julios, and the one that I'm keeping is actually the most damaged, but it's my favorite, is the undyed. So I need to talk about rings as well. I'm keeping, so I've tried, okay. So I've been swapping back and forth between rings and a bound system, especially this year. The bound system has won me over. I definitely want to stick with that in 2021. So I know that I've been in a rings A5. I'm going to have a home binder, like I said, set up, and it's possibly even for work. I haven't quite decided because the ring binder is very professional for work and is a lot easier to use for whatever reason. But my happiest place has been in the Stayology. I'm gonna be honest with you. It just has. You probably have seen that over time. So I'm going to carry that into 2021, but my thoughts are actually going into TNs. Now I haven't really I have this is my favorite TN. I've had many different types. This is definitely the basic is my favorite. I can't explain it. I love the simplicity of this. And I remember when I first saw this, before I got into the planner community, believe it or not, this is the TN that I saw online and fell madly in love with. And it was the darker brown at the time that I saw. I loved the slimness of it. I liked the size. I loved the look, the rustic, everything. My husband got me this last year, and ever since then, I've been dying to use it full time. So I'm doing just that. Especially since it's the holidays, I don't need too much structure, but this will be changing a little bit for 2021. I'm going to be using this standard size traveler's notebook as of now, and a pocket planner. Now, I haven't decided if it's going to be a bound system for pocket planning or the rings. Right now, I'm using my rings. So I like the idea of having, I love my Malden first off, and I have a Gilio that I love as well. They're my two favorite pocket planners. The other ones I will be selling. I have a Foxy Fix with 30mm ring. It's black, it's cute, it's lovely, but it's not for me. I like to have pockets. I'm going to pay for the pink one that was given to me. It's Motrum, and I believe I have another Filofax was my very first pocket Filofax planner. It's time to pass that on, but I may or may not. It's kind of, I don't really use it because I need the big back pocket. So yes, but this is what I've been using. This has been my wallet. You can see where I have notes. I will say I found myself in a dilemma at my daughter's orthopedic. I needed to ortho doctor, and I needed to schedule for January, and I didn't have a January. I didn't have a January planner because I didn't take my A5. So having that dilemma, and then finding myself in that dilemma quite often with an A5, I decided to move to Pocket for everyday carry. So I will need the whole year in here just to do like that forward scheduling type thing. Now in this setup, I have like an inbox. I always have to have an inbox everywhere I go. I've got my So Much Touch monthlies, which I will replace as well for this upcoming year. And I've got the pocket size cloth and paper, which I really love the layout of this. It's very simple, bold. So I use this for just pre-planning, but I only have this month. So anything besides November, I really don't have. And I have a daily. It's the notes from cloth and paper. And I use this as a daily, but this is actually going to probably stop as well because and I do have important paperwork in the back, and I actually have, a reference book, which I really like. It's a small booklet where I just jot down anything and everything. Like, there you go. Hey, cheesecake. Oh, okay. So that's been useful. So I'm going to update that on camera with you guys pretty soon. But let me show you what I've got going on here. Now I'm using this pen sleeve. This is my favorite pen sleeve. This is also something I have decluttered. I have a thing for pouches, purses, little boxes. Like, I've always been obsessed with these types of things. I don't know if you guys have been like the sunshine bags. I just now got your stuff. I'm so sorry. Oh crap. Sorry guys. Living on paper looks relaxing and calm. Yes, have to have relaxation and calming in my life because my brain is 1,000 miles a minute. Um, Sunshine bags, thank you. I appreciate your support. I love you. I'm glad that you joined today. But yes, this pen sleeve was actually made for me by my friend in Norway. I miss her so much. But I use it to store my fountain pens mostly, but recently I decided to pull it out and actually use it because whenever I use a bound book system or specifically a TN, I use fountain pens more. So this is what I decided to carry around. So I did destash a lot of my pen pouches and things like that. And I want to keep my favorites. This would be one, and my Delphonics pouches, and then this little canvas guy. So in the future, going forward, if I purchase, and I stupidly like purchased some things recently that I didn't need, but I've done it, so whatever. I'm gonna enjoy it. Um, I'm going to stick with my leather items. I tried the non-leather thing. It's not for me. But let me show you what's in here. I'm losing people. I'm sorry, guys. So I'm in this standard TN, and I have it set up very simply right now. I've got some inserts coming from my Summer's Touch. Um, like the calendar, I wanted the Midori layout, the calendar and things like that. Now that's if I decide it's not too much to do that. I prefer bound books like within my TN, but we'll see. I have my daughter's dentist coupon thing. Of course, I love these bears, so they're there. And then a November card. And I just put this beautiful leopard print that I absolutely adore as my cover. Now this plastic cover I made myself a long time ago when I was first getting into TNs, and I like it better than like the bought ones, so I just kept it in the front. And in the back I've got a journaling card and my favorite, this is like a business card from Paper Game. I love her supplies. It's pretty expensive, but it's like just good quality everything. Intention. It kind of sets a tone for 2021, which is probably going to be my word of the year is intention. This year it was trust. That's going to tie over because that's a faith focus is trust, but I wanted my whole life to be all about that. And now that I can kind of expand out my focus a little bit, it's going to be intention. This I made a long time ago, just kept it. So I'm using booklets. I either cut down, they're all Toma River paper because that's my obsession. And I had trouble finding Toma River paper booklets to fit. I couldn't find the same ones that I was using. But this is a Japanese booklet, and I use it for my writing. This is an example of my Summer's Touch yearly, and I have this in here for forward planning, which I did have at the appointment, but the day I needed to schedule, I had something written in it, so it kind of is pointless. But I'm keeping that in there, and I've got some Post-its randomly there. I need to clean this up a little bit. I want everything to have intention, to be intentionally done. This just doesn't go with the vibe that I have right now, so we're just going to move these out. Oh well, why not? No. Okay. So then I just have some journaling, writing prompts, things like that that my friend gave me to do, and then prayers and thoughts. So this is pretty much my everything notebook, just like write down thoughts. And then I started categorizing my thoughts again. So basically, okay, so here it is, cell ring binders, because they are not all delicate materials. So this is something that's been bothering me recently, and why I've been struggling to film is because most of my planners are ring bound planners, and I'm finding them cumbersome for myself now. I find them heavy and not as delicate as I'm wanting my life to be. I want it to be stress free. I don't know, it just kind of, tell me if I'm crazy. Do any of you guys feel this way? Now, I'm not saying I'm totally ditching rings altogether. You know how I am. I go around in 1,000 different directions. But have you ever, in a moment in your life, just knew that something's changing and the things that you used to love just aren't the same anymore? That's kind of where I'm at with my planning. My planning is changing. TNs feel more natural, and I can use my bound book system, which I just said fell in love with. So I love this TN cover, so I might as well use it. And I like the size. There's plenty of space, and since I'm a lister, it's like perfect because it's long. Go all natural materials like linen, cottons, hemps, bamboo. Susan says I can't do rings, they just don't work for me. Susan, I totally get that, and I'm learning that now. It's just not where I'm at right now. Also, they're heavy, and that's playing a big part in my life right now, is the heaviness of rings. Now, pocket rings I can kind of deal with, but I love a small notebook. They're so cute. Like, I love a little bound notebook. So you never, I feel you, girl. Um, Tell me why you love bound books. How did you know that was your thing? Um, this is interesting. These are just my thoughts I had recently, and I wanted to share with you because I know my videos have been scarce, and in the past two lives I've deleted. I was looped up from the shouldn't have filmed, but I also found my thoughts very scattered, and I wanted to make sure that I was very honest and forward with you guys. That my channel is going to be changing. It's going to be going through a transition. I want to share more art versus planning. I know that sounds crazy. I'll still do my planning. Don't get me wrong, but I want to do more creative style stuff because my life is just so structured, so exact all the time, and I'm losing myself within that routine. I'm a creative person. I'm very free spirited, and I've lost myself over the years. And I don't know if it's the surgery that helped me realize that or what, but it's just I'm ready to be myself again. So finding my style is a big thing. What are things that I like? Simple, elegant, artsy, and unique. Do I like some cute stuff too? I like being cute too, but I'm a big girl, so like very voluptuous, sexy, if you will, person. So like the style of clothes that I fit are usually very monotoned and like, and I prefer that style. I preferred a capsule wardrobe. I don't want too many clothes. And see, I used to be the opposite. I used to want all the clothes and like all the heels, but now I can't even wear heels. So I want to find shoes that I like. Maybe I'll get into like sneakers or something. Who knows? My daughter loves sneakers. Let's see. I remember growing up with a bound book for my thoughts and possibly my love for books. Susan, that's interesting because I also grew up with like journals. I had hundreds of them, and I still tend to buy journals. I try not to anymore, but like sketchbooks. I also like a spiral bound. It's still bound though, you know what I mean? But my absolute favorite has been Nostology, and then these Toma River paper booklets, which I'll share with you in a second. Declutter all, find my truest taste, keep only favorite things. Michelle says, I have both of them. Rings planner is for functions every day. Bound book is for writing creativity. And see, that's what I find with my planners is like with the rings, I tend to be very structured and productive with them, but they're not as fun as they used to be for me. And then the bound books, I feel I can kind of do both and do it in a fun way. But for like work settings, I find that rings are a bit better and more professional looking. So that's why I'm considering keeping my work in an A5 binder and things like that. Have you tried an Nanami Cafe note? Prefer it to Stology because it's of the Tum River paper. Okay, no. Let me write that down and my things to check out. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. My list book is mostly recipes. This is where I tend to go to write all recipes down. But things. I want my fountain pen. What one do I want? B6 or Slim? I think I'd probably go for B6 Slim. I don't know. Hell, both doesn't matter. Things to check out. All right, let's see what it said. Okay, so I've been on um, Amazon recently. Too much. And I got something that I think y'all like. It's leather and it's a bookmark, but I don't think I'm ever going to use another bookmark ever again after I get these. And I can't wait to share those with you. Yeah, I'm a huge Tomo River paper. What I would really like is to find booklets. I've got a couple on Amazon. I want these particular booklets again, but they're of Tomo River paper. I want them for this planner, for this cover. Okay. If y'all have any ideas, or you want me to check some stuff out, or if there's something you want me to review for you guys, I don't mind putting some money in to like review things that you're interested in. Let me know and I'll add it to this list. And I'll actually put a tab here. Okay. Let's go back to the front. So basically, as you see, this front book is like an everything book. And it was a regular A5 size, and I just cut it down to fit. Um, just loved how cute that is. Just everything. I know my name is Kitty, but I'm a huge fan of cute bears. Like, really, I love bears so much. I don't know why. I just think they're precious. And I like little brown bears the most. Maybe because when growing up, we would go camping, and in the places we camped, there were lots and lots of bears. And I think just deep down, it brings really good memories for me. Has a bear on it, so let's put these back. I don't want to waste them. I remember wanting all the cute things. Um, so you're gonna see like the theme of bears. This everything is intentionally placed as well. This is my newest cloth and paper post-it note. It says memo, and it's that blush pink color. And then my other favorite, which is the grid, and I made this to open this way so it's easy to get out. And then this vellum, and then this memo, which is more of a mauve, and I have it clipped with a binder clip. Now, I always have a binder clip in this planner because when I write, as you see, it'll flip up. This way I can clip it down and it'll stay down, and I can draw or write. So this next book is on this beautiful chocolate brown, and I wrote plan a long time ago. I've used this book multiple times before, and you can see where I planned on using this in September as an actual planner, and I didn't like that my dailies were taking up so much space like that, so I changed it up. So you can see where I truly enjoyed this as a planner, and then I started drawing and let my daughter draw and let the kids. She did this I thought that's so cute. The orthodontist. So let's put this back in here. And it's Tomo River paper, and it's dot grid, which I love. So this is this week. I just did a basic week, and my Summer's Touch has a very similar layout, if not exact. Ever since the Stology life that I literally did over half of the year, I really enjoy kind of drawing out my own layouts, and I think that keeps me most interested in my planner because I have to truly use my planner to its fullest because I'm always having to draw my stuff. The only thing I absolutely need is the full year for pre-planning, whether it's in a monthly. I kind of prefer it as a weekly because I can go in and, I find weekly forward planning easier than the monthly because I have more room to write what's necessary. And then I love daily planning. So this is how I've been doing my days, just basic bullet system. I've learned that this is what I like. It works best. It's easy and it's accessible. So this was yesterday, Tuesday, and I punched yesterday in its throat. I did a great job. Yes, I was worn out and sore as all get out by the end of the day, but I fell asleep, woke up again, and started all over. I'm making a New York cheesecake from scratch today. That's like the first time I've made one cheesecake before, but it turned out really good, but this has to be perfect. I always like trying new recipes baking wise. just around the holidays especially. It makes it just feel more homey. Anyone else like that? During the holidays, you really do it up in the house. I like to make sure it's relaxing and calm. As you see, that's just my vibe. All natural, calm, relaxed. I also got, these are some of the inserts from my Summer's Touch that I want to get. I'm gonna opt for the Midori this time versus in the past I got the Hobonichi style layouts, but this time I'm going Midori because it's a little more simple. It doesn't have all the grid and stuff in the back. It's just a lot more simple, and I find that I can do more with that. The grid kind of throws me off. I prefer dot grid over grid. Anyone else like that? So I just wrote down a few of my favorites, and can't wait for her to send them to me. I'm going to attempt to print them on Toma River paper. The front and back thing is going to be difficult, but I'm going to attempt to print on the Toma River paper and make my own booklet. If that fails, I'm just going to buy the booklet. I'm not going to lie. I'm just going to draw it all out. And then I've got a list of things I want to do, like paint the frame, which guess what? I did. Your girl knocked that out. Clean bathroom, haven't done that. Decorate kitchen or look for inspiration. I am excited. My kitchen is the one place, it's such an odd, it's the heart of the home, but it's like such an odd kind of closed off. I wish we could knock out a wall. I live in a very old house. Like it's really over 100 something years old, which I prefer. I like older homes. I love the character. But my kitchen gets kind of decorative wise. There isn't much decorative to it because this is a rent house as well. I really want to paint the cabinets and everything white, and I'm sure they would let me. I just need to ask to open it up. It has our washer and dryer in it. I want to build a shelf like over the top of that. I've got like a really chunky island in the middle, which I actually used to use as a filming station. I want to kind of move that back to my painting place and then make a more open and airy island. It needs a little love and care. So I'm going to take some time to do that and pull some inspiration and probably take off a couple cabinet doors. And fortunately enough, I did a huge deep clean when I did the Marie Kondo. A huge deep clean, so I know exactly what I have, and we don't have too much. Storage is a little weird, so I want to get some storage solutions. So here comes a kitty, just fair warning. So I'll film that for you guys as well if you're interested. Check out my Instagram. I got rid of my Facebook, so because someone tried. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Oh my cat. Oh my God, I feel so bad. My poor cat. I was trying to put him on the ground and he fell. Oh, poor thing. I got rid of my Facebook so I wouldn't buy any more planners, but mostly because someone tried to hack in, and I took care of that quickly, changed my password, everything before it happened. And Facebook brought too much problems for me. So I do have an Instagram if you're interested in kind of following what I'm doing daily. I don't post as much as I would like. I keep saying I'm going to be better, and I'm going to try, but things when I do like clean out things, or when I'm going to sell my planners, because that is something that's happening, check out my Instagram, because I'm going to sell on Instagram. I'm not going to go into like Facebook and all that stuff. So, and I'd rather have you guys get my stuff than anyone else. All right, so that's what this booklet's for. It's just like my weekly, daily planning. And then I have this pocket here with some note pages, and I have it placed just so it's cute too. These really cute bear note pages. Like I said, I'm obsessed with bears. Some circle note pages, and of course the craft paper note pages, which I love craft paper. It's such a vibe. And then my favorite picture of my daughter and I. This was a very happy time in my life. I remember being able to take off work to go be at one of her school functions is a big deal for me. Being a teacher myself, it's hard to be with your child. I'm just going to be honest. It's hard to give your child the same time and commitment, and it's unfortunate. I'm just being honest that I give other people's children. because she has a good life and good parents, and then the kids I help and am around do not. It's just sad, but very few times am I able to go to her school functions because I've been so sick too through the years. I used up my sick days and stuff. This was a very special moment. I even baked for them. Thank you. And brought books for everybody. It was just, I mean, look how happy I was. And like, she was just so happy I was there. And I had so much fun with the kids. And it was around this time of year. So I don't know. And my makeup, honestly, guys, yes, on point. I even wore eyelashes. What? And I remember that day a lot of moms were like, oh my gosh, your makeup is on point. I love it. Because I have like sparkles in the corner. It was great. Anyway, moving on. Some of these bows everyone has. This is kind of like the color story. I just have one of these Jane Davenport pockets. I give the rest to my friend. I made some craft dot stickers, icons, and then list. This is also Tama River paper. So honestly, most of this is recipes because cooking is a big part of my life. This is a buttermilk cake my grandmother used to make. And so it's like a family passed down type thing. Cheesy potatoes, correct decision making. Yeah. Just some notes. November Thanksgiving update. This was last year. Wait. Yeah. This was last year. Or no, this was before. What is it? 06. My all time vertical. I think this was last year. See, I've been with my Summer's Touch for a long time. Peanut butter balls, giveaway video. Yep. I was gonna do the A5. Like this was a while back because I wrote this last year too. Cream cheese frosting, cream cheese spice cupcakes. My husband loved those. I do everything from scratch if I can. This is the New York cheesecake I'm going to be making. So it uses sour cream. Anyone else use sour cream in their New York cheesecake? Does anyone? Yeah, so I've really researched, found one I liked. My mom gave me the pan for it because I didn't have. I'm as old school as guy. I would use a wooden spoon and bowl for anything and everything, and I did for a while until my mom gave me a mixer last Christmas or the Christmas before. And even still, I catch myself using a spoon and a wooden bowl, but I'm kind of old school, back in the day they didn't have all these fancy, pans and stuff, but I would use just like a pie plate and make the crust that way. But I'm excited to use an actual cheesecake like pan. If you guys have any good recipes for the holidays, I did my first sweet potato casserole with like marshmallows and stuff. Turned out really good. I did that last night. And here's kind of like, it doesn't say anything about how to do it, so don't go based off of this. I literally just took notes and I knew what's going on here, but this does not say anything on, this doesn't help at all. Sweet honey ham, I need to finish that. I'm not going to do that this year. I'm going to do something a little more spicy. Things to check out. So that is what I'm using. Got a little sticker there. My favorite washi tape, which is all, which is upside down. This is all Hayao Miyazaki films, like Studio Ghibli film. So Kiki, Spirited Away, that kind of stuff. Washi tape, I've used it a couple of times, but I love it so much that it has its own little spot. And then, of course, these guys on the back, because I actually do use these cards. I finally am using that journaling card. So that is what I've decided to use. I know it seems very simple, but I think just for my mind and like my creative senses, I find that simplicity is a little better for me so I can be more creative in my pages. What do you guys think? How do you feel about me moving to a bound system more permanently? This being my wallet, I like it okay, but I think I prefer, like I mentioned, a bound system. I just need something with pockets. I could probably take the rings out of this sucker, but but I don't think I want to because this has been my favorite pocket planner for a long time. Yeah, so what do you guys think? Any thoughts? Anything you want to see? Um, I'll show you this one a lot faster than I thought it would. This would be my other option for a pocket planner is my A6 Stalogy. You guys saw me using this. I absolutely love this for daily planning. It's fantastic. So you know what? I think I'm just going to do it for the hell of it. Yes, Susan, you're right. And you know what? I need to listen to you guys a little more because Akio Bujo told me, look, you look really happy in your bound system. And you know what? You're right. All of you were correct. I'm just a little more happy in a bound system, and it used to be the opposite. So it's a little weird admitting that. You use A6 too? Nice. I really want to see everybody's stuff. I wish that all of you had Instagram so I could just see what you're doing. I find a bound system a little more easier to keep up with. I tend to throw away the inserts. I don't keep ring bound inserts. I've tried and it annoys me. I end up just throwing them all away, and I find that with like the bound books, I tend to keep them a little better, and I want that for memory keeping. So why don't we go ahead and switch into this fellow for my wallet. Now, I also use an A6 Stalogy. I have two, this one, and I have one for an actual journal, spiritual journal that I keep next to my bed. So this is the one I keep next to my bed with my pocket Bible. This is my pocket Bible. And then I have this A6 that I use for like journaling. I'll paint in here and things like that. So I do love, I can't get away from it. Can't get away from the bound book. I really wish I had an A6 cover that was in a brown like this because it's kind of my vibe right now. But let's go ahead and switch this over to be my actual planner, wallet. Because this was great as a wallet, to be honest. It was really nice. It was a little big. Bigger than the pocket, but it's okay. It's all good. Okay. Let's see. I have some the good thing about having an A6 pocket planner though is the sheets fit better in here. The half sheets fit perfectly in here. With the pocket size, it kind of sticks out a little bit. So, okay. This guy. I really liked this quote this go around, so I'm going to stick that. I'm not a huge fan of the inside. I like Jane Davenport, but I'm not a huge fan of the inside cover. I prefer more simple. It says 2020. It's way past 2020. But it has a pocket here, so I'm just gonna put that here. Put this here. Okay. And I also enjoy like the inbox style of this, but whatevs. Okay, so all these are pockets. I can't quite move it. I'm gonna have to transfer information. Not that there's a lot. That's why I put this in a booklet, because I can transfer it anywhere. And if I wanted to be extra cute, I could just kind of, I wonder if this will fit like this. If so, hey, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? I don't know if I like it in the front. I've never been a huge fan of having the booklet actually in the front. I did do it once or twice. I did it with my Mia Cara. I always need a picture of my family. So I am shaking? Why am I shaking? I got so much energy. Hey, baby.
Yeah.
Say hi.
Mama, she has a piece of plastic.
Oh, she'll be okay though. She won't swallow it.
Yeah, she is.
Uh-oh.
I'm just trying to grab it. Try, you're annoying.
She's so fast, huh? Allie, say hi to everybody.
No, I have to.
She's on a mission. She's on a mission. She can't talk right now.
Where's the bucket here?
Alright, so I'm just gonna leave this stuff in here
Cheeto!
and put it away. Home life. Okay. Ta-da! New wallet. It kind of looks good with the brown. What do you guys think? Okay. So should I leave the reference book in the front? I don't hate it. Or should I put it in the back? Because there's a spot in the back. Let's try both. Okay, here's what it would look like if I opened it up in the front. And I could always put a sticker or something. You know, whatever. This is how it would look in the back. Or, hold on. Since this is smaller, I can actually stick. What do you guys think? I say back. You guys agree? The simplest things make a huge difference. Yeah, we're going to keep it in the back, guys. And I hardly ever use this zipper pocket. I don't know why. So I've got a bunch of other cards I need to stick in here. So guess what? This is like the perfect place for them. So I'm going to do that real quick off camera. Because, you know, private info and all that jazz. Oh wow, this is a deeper pocket than I thought. Where's that? I got quite a few cards, I'm not gonna lie. I don't have a lot of credit cards or anything. I have one credit card, like bank credit card, and then I have quite a few like store cards, but I don't use them unless I have the money to pay it off. Okay, it's a chunky monkey. It's a little thicker than I'd want for a wallet, but hey, it's gonna have my daily plan.
Oh no.
Alright, so this was made for me. And all these. Okay, so I still have these calendars, so I can finish off the year by putting them in here. Let me find it. I don't know what I did with it. She's lost her day, Mario. I'm so sorry. She's something else, isn't she? Trying to find what I did with those. See, this is my problem. Anyone else like this? Like, I'll have like some wine or something, and then I'll decide to like straighten up or clean, and then I don't remember what I did with everything. Is anyone else like that? Or is that literally just me? That may just be me. So, yeah. I need to find it though, because it has the calendars in there. Found it! Yes! Found it. Ah, I'm dropping stuff. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I need to redo my room. Okay, so basically, I got this calendar at the beginning of the year because my plan was to use it in a TN and basically just use it all year, but that obviously didn't happen. So let me get these guys. So I just pull out the calendar. I guess I can throw these away. I like them because of the tabs. They're strong and sturdy. But I might as well throw this away because that's the end of the year. Alright, so what I do to fit this stuff in here. Uh-oh. Alright, November. I trim down the edges. Listen, anyone else have kids and like they've been cooped up inside? And my daughter definitely has a lot of energy. She's just been blessed with a lot of energy. Being stuck inside sometimes can really mess you up. But she wasn't feeling good last night because of her teeth. She got her bottom braces on. She has full mouth of metal now. She looks really cute, by the way. But they messed up the first time around. We literally spent all day yesterday getting her teeth done because the first time they messed up and it fell out, the brackets. We had to go back and have them redo it, and it took another few hours. And I was like, her mouth is going to be like, ow, you know what I mean? Okay, so I'm going to show you how I did this. It's quite interesting because you're like, wow, that's a lot of space. I literally trim off the Thursday, and I'm just going to pretend like I already remembered that, but to be honest, no, I did not remember that. So I cut off the top. Question, what do you guys think 2021's planner fad will be? Because each year there's always some sort of planner fad. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like this year it was minimalism, like, or just the minimal look. I honestly, a lot of it's truly not real minimalism because they still have a lot of, some people, I'm not saying everybody, some people had a lot of stuff in their planner still, but the look of like the minimal colors and stuff. What do you think this is gonna be? It is tiring. What is tiring? Kids? Or me? Is this tiring? I'm sorry. What you talking about, girl? I'm sorry if I'm tiring. I've just got a lot to say. I've been cooped up, drugged up, haven't been around people. But yeah, planner fad this 2021. What do you guys think is gonna be? I think it's gonna be. And by the way, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Not saying. Great, I messed up. Not saying any of you guys have said this, the ones that are watching me right now, but in the past, with my daughter being in the background, I'm not going to hide the fact that I have a kid, and I'm not going to hide, like, oppress her either. Like, if she wants to run around and be nutty, she can. Like, I'm going to let her. So, if that bothers you guys, it's sorry. Watch another video another time. Because it's, it's not fair. She lives here. She lives here. This is her house. So, all right. It's so much to make you feel wanted, that and that, etc. What? I do it all the time, even without drinking. It is tiring. It's so much to make you feel wanted, that and that. I don't want to. I guess I'm struggling to understand what you're talking about. Enough to make you feel wanted. I'm confused. What? Girl, I'm lost. What you talking about? I must have said something. I don't know. Elaborate, girl. Elaborate for me. I'm glad that my kiddo isn't bothering you. She doesn't bother me. Sometimes I gotta tell her to take a breath, though, because she'll go on for hours. Alright, so I just glue that down there. Bada bing, bada boom. And then let's get the other side. So since I've already drawn this, I'm gonna have to like cover this with something. I can use a pretty wide. They show so many products, and often luxurious products that may. Okay, I got what you're saying, Michelle. Okay, girl, I feel you, and I feel like I love those things too, but I always unfortunately feel guilty, like that I can't get them, or when I do, for example, with the Gilios, I do get them, I feel guilty for having them. But I always make sure to tell people, especially with the Gilios, that I bought them at an extremely discounted price. I search and search and search for people that are willing to let it go for as low as possible, and I've been lucky. Um, and I've also learned that I like that you can have quality items, quality leathers, without spending thousands of dollars on, for example, a Louis Vuitton. I rather have like a Fossil. Okay, for example, by the way, I'm looking at a new Fossil bag. I'm trying not to do it, but it's like a backpack conversion. Really nice. On Amazon, it's half the price than on the website. But I know what you're saying. It is quite exhausting. It can be tiring to see. You know, I get what you're saying. So I wonder what the fad is going to be this year. When are people going to start going like on a budget again? That'd be great. Budget planning. Budget planner. I don't know. Maybe I should do a video on like how to stay on budget. Not that I'm great with that. I would be the wrong one to do it. But how to like, you know, use what you have, because I am someone that uses what she has, especially recently. Let's see. I've got some I really want to use this washi tape, but it's crap. I'm tore it. Such pretty washi tape, but it's made to. I'm annoyed. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to use paper to cover this up on the side. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. No, I want to glue the paper down first. What do I want to use? So this is what, November? Let's see. Here comes a kitty bomb, y'all. You rub it against my booty. You rub it against my tush tush. Uh-oh. My house is falling apart all of a sudden when I'm trying to film. Okay, I'm going to use this leopard. I love this leopard print. I got it from Michael's a while back. Not too long ago. My husband actually got it for me. When he's an artist, like a true paid artist. Oh, well, thank you. When all the taxes will go up and up, yeah. Yeah, girl, I feel you. And I appreciate you saying that, because sometimes I don't feel like I'm being as honest as I want to be, because just out of like politeness, I guess, for everybody's opinions and stuff. But sometimes even I get annoyed with that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just tired of having to sugarcoat things for people, because I'm not sugarcoated. I didn't get to be sugarcoated, you know. Hold on a second, y'all. Allie, what are you doing? Don't do that. Just press start. Press that start button. Thank you. And just leave it there and I'll get it later. You're the best. Sorry about that, guys. My washer is very moody. And every time I try and film, something crazy happens. Thank goodness my daughter's in a good mood. Okay. So we're gonna... I said press the start button. We may have to go on a little trip in the house, y'all. Come on, let's go on a trip, y'all. Oh, hi. Hi. Good to see my wretched hair. Hold on, guys. Yeah, hang on. Alright. Alright, there. That way it'll just be left alone. Yeah, Allie? If you're hot, put a shirt on, please. What? I'm still on camera.
My toe.
Did you hurt your toe?
I've been practicing my
Oh my goodness.
cartwheels, and my toe just started.
Oh. Whoa.
But
Okay.
not
It's okay
bad.
though. You'll be alright.
I'm just like you.
Yeah. Tough. Wash your feet. Wash your feet. Wash your face. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry you had to look at my face. I missed something y'all said. I enjoy your video because you say how it is. Life is hard enough and we need to keep it simple. Yes, Susan, I agree. And I guess that's why I've been erasing my videos recently. Like I mentioned, I just felt like A, I wasn't being honest. B, I want things to be, I just felt like my life was changing and my tastes and I wanted it to be more simple. I don't know. I don't want to put, I know that my content isn't like perfect or even edited or all that. It's just, I definitely don't want to put content out that's just awful or a lie. Like, I don't want to put any content out that's not honest and truly how I feel. Does that make sense? I'd rather just not have any videos up than to put whatever up just to have something up. But I'm hoping that I'll get more into editing. I keep saying that and it never happens. All right, so we've got this month, although this month is about over, but doesn't that look pretty okay? Like, doesn't look bad. I like the leopard with this color. What do you guys think? Look good? Should we go ahead and fill in the months? Why not? Y'all down for a little plan with me? I know it's an hour 12 in, but you feel like a little plan with me? Okay, so sometimes I do use stickers. Looks good. Thanks, Susan. I use mostly Planner Kate. I do have a few cute stickers that I like, but that's definitely for 2021. Stickers are not on my to buy list. I broke down and bought some, and then I'm just struggling to use them. I'm not using them like I should, I guess. Just because, I don't know. I tend to use them more in a bound book because I can save them. Let's get the handy dandy Delphonics pouch. If you're down for a good Delphonics walkthrough, I can definitely do that for you right now if you want. I was thinking of doing a video on it though. But it's a chunky monkey. I keep it set up like, hold on. Whoa. I'm trying, y'all. It's not, wow. You can see how dirty it is. Never mind. I keep it set up all the time. Before, it just kind of sat there and stored stuff, and I hated it. I bought the Delphonics to store my favorite stuff, so I finally did that and found a way to do it. My most used stuff is stored in here, so I pull from this all the time. So, let's see. I have to pull my A5 out because that's the only full working calendar I have right now of this month. The pocket one was okay, but it wasn't fully set up. I'm gonna move my Delphonics. Okay. Reminder how cute my A5 truly is pretty cute. Okay. I didn't even have a fully set up calendar for this month in here, really. Oh yeah, I did have this guy. I'm gonna pull it out because I have this. I made that for this month, and gonna go ahead and look at my weeks. This week is a bust because I had surgery and like really and truly just not following any kind of plan this week. I'm just doing projects. So let's take a look, shall we? Is this good enough for you guys? Let's see. Is that close enough, you guys? Can y'all see okay? I'm glad that my little booklet fits so well back here. So cute. I may put a sticker on it or something. Who knows? Okay, let's see. Okay, and I actually like how this calendar turned out with all the cute like stickers and stuff. Okay. I know that it's actually here today, but I'm going to fill in these as well. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Okay. Okay, LA tournament. Oh yeah, she had a awesome tennis tournament at the beginning of the month. You guys, she tore these people up. She's in a she competes ahead of her age, like in an older division, because she just has a natural talent for it. And she tore them up, you guys. I'm telling you, like, she got second place. I'm so proud of her. There's, of course, going to be someone always better than yourself, but you guys, she truly did an amazing job. I'm so proud of her. I mean, she is my kid, you know. Alright, so this is my, like, cute sticker book. This is my most used, I guess. Sometimes I don't keep it all organized. I just kind of throw stuff in there. But, a little wine out. I am a wino. Let's get this cute little sticker. Cute, cute, cute. This was a day off because it was election. I had already voted, like, ahead of time. No, I'm not going to talk about that, so don't ask. Okay. These are my most used colors recently. Yeah, I know I'm following the fad. Whatever. To me, it matches the leopard, so whatevs. Boom. And then oops. I put it on the wrong one, y'all. Shit. Which is fine. My husband bought me some correctional tape yesterday because none of us had it. And it had election day in there. So I could cover it. I don't know. Let's try this correctional tape. Let's see. It's from Office Depot. Let me drink some of my tea. My mouth is dry. I make a black tea and make it cold and then drink it. Alright, fingers crossed. Okay, let's find out. That's my husband, y'all. If you're wondering. He's the one that got it for me, so we're gonna see if it works. Hello? Are you working? Am I doing it right? Is this the right way? This the right way? Crap. I'm failing at this miserably. Close enough. On camera, it looks good. In person, it looks really bad. There you go. Yay! Thanks, hubby. Okay. Then the next on the 12th was a doctor's appointment that I ended up not going to because I had an emergency appointment. Like, I think it was one of these days, and I ended up having surgery down here because it was really important. It was kind of, they didn't want to wait that long, but I ended up having to wait because it was so backed up. And it was miserable. I held on though. I did it. I lasted 2 weeks in severe pain and went to work. Was I miserable at work? Absolutely. Spent most of my time in the bathroom. But you know what? I did it. I flippin' did it. Yes, I did. And no one can say anything else about it. So I ended up having to leave work because I was in so much pain. And I was like, I can't do this. I have to go to the doctor, find out what's going on. And day emergency urgent, let's see, doctor appointment. Okay. And then I had a pre-op. My daughter's acting silly. I need to go check on her. We live in a tiny house. I don't know if y'all know. Not tiny, but a small-ish home. So it's not like I can't keep an eye on her. Okay. Just want to keep it neutral. Alright, so pre-op 17th. And what I love about these is that they fit perfectly in personal size inserts, and these are just like perfect size. They're planner Kate. Planner Kate. Pre-op, and then surgery. I'm gonna be honest. I was terrified. You couldn't have anyone sit in there with you. My mom had to wait in the waiting room, and it took like 3 hours to even prepare, but only a few minutes to do the surgery. But I was terrified, and I had to sit there. The waiting game, I guess you could say. I had to sit there and wait, and that was terrifying. And I ended up having to stay out of work for these days. Quarantine. If I even spelled that right. My cat. Allie. You okay, Allie? Okay. Okay. Quarantine, and then let's see. And then I had a training due. I ended up doing all my trainings before the oh, this is actually a funny story. I ended up doing all my trainings before the whatchamacallit, the surgery, because I knew that I was not going to be able to do it after because of all the drugs. But go to find out, they added an extra training, and I had to turn it in a different way than I've ever had to do it. And I had to do it the day after my surgery, because that was the day that it's due. And so I literally was like doped up, and it took me all day to get it figured out too, because, well, one, doped up, and two, it was just confusing in general. So, and I was trying to talk to people at work, but I was too doped up to even, like, function, I guess you could say. But somehow I managed to get it done by the grace of God. But yeah, I ended up doing most of my stuff here. And then Allie just had an ortho appointment for her teethers. You can see my mess if you like. You like my mess? My mesh? My big old mesh? Big old mesh? Ooh, I'm gonna need that in a second. Big old mesh. Where's my teeth ones there? These Shine Sticker Studio stickers, you guys, are super old. I've had them for a couple of years. That's what I'm saying about stickers. I truly don't use them that much. Unless I'm, like I said, in a bound book. And then this is Thanksgiving break, so I can use a highlighter, or I'll show you what I do from time to time. Y'all let me know if I'm boring y'all to death, okay? Like, do not feel obligated to sit through this. And do not feel ashamed to tell me, hey girl, you're boring us. But I'm in a mood today. Alright, so more arrows. And then I'll take the highlighter or whatnot that I have a color code system. I truly do. I've just kind of been in this neutral kick. But for Thanksgiving, I'll take a highlighter. Let's use brown, why not? And yeah, we started here. And back to school. there. And we have gone to phase 2, by the way. People, I'm surprised we're even going back to work. It says Thanksgiving here. So I'm just going to put it here like this. There you go. Okay, and let's see what else. And I think that's it so far. So I'll put this back into my A5. Who else gets super messy when they plan or craft? I do use this whole desk space pretty consistently. I'm trying to put things back where they belong as I do it, but most of the time I end up just with a hot mess. Okay, so here's the monthly so far. I can't believe, okay, so I'm baking today. And I don't normally like to put stickers too close, but why not? Ooh, I do have a baking like cute one. I purchased these for this. Okay, is that baking? Yeah. This is baking, I think. Yeah, I think this one's baking. I have another one. Okay, that's cooking. And then family time. Oop. Okay, hold on. And then I'll use one of these small baking ones. And put some because I'm baking today. I think I mentioned this already. I made a sweet potato casserole last night. It's not my normal thing that I make. I usually make a green bean casserole or Greek salad. More of the salads are, and the ham. I always make the ham every year. So, all right. What do you guys think? And then I could stamp on here as well if I wanted, but I'm gonna pass on the stamping. So I think that's good for this. I could always put a piece of washi here. I think that would overdo it. I've been doing projects. All right, let's move on to this side. And why don't we, thank you, I like it too. Oh, come on. My husband's so funny. 9 of you are sticking it out. I'm so proud of y'all. Okay, let's move over to this side. So, like I mentioned, I definitely am using this guy for like my planning. I really like it for my daily stuff. So it's kind of pointless for me to have another notebook for daily stuff because I've been taking both of these. So that's why I use the ring planner, but this is a great place for dailies. I really enjoy doing my dailies. Kitty Bomb. Oh, hey Troy boy. You want to say hi to everybody? Hello. He's a flame point. You're a flame point, aren't you? Ah. He's a shoulder hugger. Ugh. Okay. Let's have some fun with some paint. Are you guys down for some fun, or is this too long? Should I start a different video? Get down, kitty cat. Let me show you something. So I'm working on 2 other paintings. This girl, I love her position, her posture, and this plant because I can't have real plants on my desk because of the cats. Keep going. Okay, Susan, my biggest cheerleader. All right. I hope that Akio's getting a nap for her headache. I hope my voice isn't too bad. Okay, let's do this page. Okay. All right, so one of the things that I wanted to, okay, in here, I have this self-care bucket list, and I really wanted to do that this week because of the surgery. But now I literally only have a few days left. So I'm going to do this. I can make a self-care page. I think I'm just going to do that. I'm going to take this and make a self-care bucket list page. Why not? Why not, right guys? Why not? Now because I can see through this, I'm going to put something over that, and then I wonder if I should make like a dual and then journal about each thing, because I'm definitely decluttering. I definitely have lit a candle, definitely slept in, definitely have been painting. I did a manicure not too long ago. Retail therapy, definitely have done that. Animal cuddle, so I've actually done, and I've done this, I've unplugged, I've treated myself. I think I've completed my self-care list already. So let's make a self-care journaling page in here. I do love my B6 size still, you guys, but I'm finding A6 to be a little more obtainable for me, size-wise, and mostly size-wise, so it's a little more fun to decorate and stuff because I don't have to fill it up too much. Alright, so I'm going to make this simple for you guys. Instead of using like all the fancy things, I'm going to use scrap paper. The reason why I want to do this is because when I first started planning, that is how I did things. I didn't have washi tape. I didn't have anything but scrap paper. And I found that I created very beautiful collages, and some of my favorite pieces are done with scrap paper, such as you see here. Like, you can do a lot with it. And I also find this a very affordable way to decorate your pages. So, I do have a bunch of die cuts and stuff too, but I'm over the die cut phase. I'm literally over the die cut phase. I know that was like a phase for everybody at some point. Hold on, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm trying to pull something out without hurting myself. Ooh, I like this. This is the booklet because I need to pull it out. Go back in, booklet. Go back in. This leopard print is super interesting. And I used to have a bunch of hole punchers, and I got rid of them, and I really wish I didn't, because now that I'm back into like the journaling with scrap paper, I really wish I had kept them. But let's be honest, I don't always do that. This looks fun, so maybe. Okay, whatever. These are really pretty. This pad is very nice, and it had a lot of beautiful pages. Look at this one. That's cool. My daughter's used a lot of the paper for her school projects and stuff. But I'll show you what it is. Look at the bikes. This is it. So, and there was like this girl. One of my favorite papers out of here was this one. And this one. This one I used all of that. Very, very pretty. It's called Stargazer. I don't know if you can find it now, but if you can, it's the way to go. Okay, let's try this. I really like this, and to me it's very fall vibe. It looks more spring though, doesn't it? Doesn't that look more spring? It's okay. So I'm gonna cut a strip of this. I may change my mind. Ooh, 13 people. Thanks for watching, guys. Y'all missed a whole bunch. I appreciate y'all stopping in. Okay, so I want a strip along the side, kind of like washi tape. So I'm going to cut it long ways. About this big. So I'm looking at this little wire in the middle. It's hard to tell on camera. I will admit that I eyeball everything. I'm not a measurer. I never have measured. Sometimes I make quite a few mistakes. Sometimes I don't. I even decorate like that. I have to put things in the place, and I just kind of eyeball where things go, and it's caused a lot of holes in the wall, but it always ends up okay at the end. It's my creative process. You know what I mean? Alright, so I've got a deer butt. I didn't think that through, did I? I got a little piece of the head. Okay, cool. It reminds me of my cat Cheeto. Oh, update on Cheeto. Y'all haven't heard about her in a long time. She's the one that we rescued. We're keeping her. She's a Manx. She's surprisingly, she's a very rare type of cat. She's very, very sweet and loving, very crazy, and just loves her family. She loves the other cats. She loves my daughter. She loves me. She's just very special. We love her very much. And we're very fortunate that she came to us. But my husband says that when you look at her, he sees me, like just her energy, I guess, reminds him of me, because she has a very free type spirit, but she's very sweet. I don't know what he sees, but my husband knows me better than I know myself, so I'm still trying to find myself, y'all. Alright, there's that. Now to terror. This reminds me of my husband, that's why I have it, by the way. He wears glasses like that, it's cute. And he loves his coffee. That turned out kind of cute there. I do want to cover this up, so I may use a white piece of paper, or I do have stickers. Don't think I don't, but like I said, I want to use scrap paper. Now, the only thing about using scrap paper, you guys, is that it does bulk it up. So if you're going to use scrap paper, I suggest finding the thin pieces, such as this. Okay, so I'm going to cut off this. And I'm going to make it a shape, kind of like a paint splotch or something. Free cutting. What do they call this? Fussy cutting or something like that? If it had a printed shape on it. Cutting around. Isn't that a thing? Fussy cutting? I don't know all the terms of crafting. I always collaged as a kid. I always collaged. I enjoyed cutting paper, honestly, scrap paper, and cutting things out of magazines and putting them together and creating art pieces. This leopard looks really cute with the Bambi, doesn't it? I want to put some Bambi on the bottom too. I'm cutting, you guys. My cat's meowing. They're waiting for Papa to get home. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. Should be keeping up with everything. Alright, so I cut off some of the feet, but I wanted the head. I just want one Bambi, so go. Balance it all. Okay, now we're going to trim this. Make sure it's not too thick. To me, that's too thick. I'm going to trim it down a bit. Keep the ears on the Bambi though. Keep a little space above the ears to give it a nice look of composition, because you don't want to having that nice negative and positive space is wonderful. It gives it more pleasing to the eye. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and tell you this. This live has been going on for quite some time, and a lot of the time my phone gives out when it does it for a long time, and it's almost hit 2 hours. So with that being said, just if I end up cutting out, it's the end. Like, that's just the end. And if I do cut out, be sure to keep an eye out for my Delphonics pouch and my planner stash update and the D-stash, planner D-stash on Instagram. Okay, I said all I need to say. Alright, so that looks cute. And then I'm just going to stick this up here. Now, I really don't like the shadowing. It doesn't bother me when I plan. The shadowing does not bother me when I actually plan. That doesn't bother me. But since I'm trying to do something a little more creative, it bothers me a little bit because I want to put these guys down and make like a journal entry kind of, because I've pretty much done it all. So I don't know what I want to do because I don't want to put too much down. I want the white space because I love white space. The fact that it's not perfect is fine by me. It doesn't bother me any. I like it up here. Like this. I'm just going to put it, well, let me color, maybe. Oh wow, that made it worse, didn't it? Oh well, it's whatever. Now I can see it. I think I stamped it, that's why it's shining through so much, like this part. Oh well. Stylogy paper is not as fun for me as the, I really enjoy Toma River paper a little better than Stylogy paper, but they're both nice. Stylogy, I don't know how you say it. I always say it wrong. I always butcher it. Okay, so a title, so I can use like alpha stickers. And then I'm just going to place these around with swatches in the back. Do I want to use, yeah, I'm going to use a dark swatch maybe. Like this. I haven't done a face mask yet, but it's definitely on the list for me and my husband. So, and then let's see, slip in. Slip in. I'm leaving some space to journal around them. Dance party, haven't done that. I could probably do it now, but not too intense. I do have a tendency to go crazy when I dance. I really like moving my body around, not just standing in one place. Okay. Yes, I used to dance. Yes, I did. Belly dance, actually. That was my thing. If I got back into it, I'd be a lot healthier. And I have plans on getting back into it. Art session, definitely have done that. Alrighty. Let's do another dark one up here. I love Tombows. Tombows were a new thing for me. I forgot when did I start? I started collecting them early on. But I remember when I first got my first set, which was this set that I'm using, pretty much the neutrals. I just fell in love. They're just so good. I love the way they blend. They last a long time too. I'm surprised that they last such a long time because I've had these for a long time. And people have sent me a few too, which is really nice. They didn't have to do that, but one of the plus sides of being an online presence, I guess, is that people find inspiration and then they want to thank you by giving you things they love or know that you like. It looks like I may need to make this a couple of pages long, huh? I mean, 3 pages long. I may just have to put some together. Okay. Definitely have unplugged. Let me make some more room. I'll just put it over here. Why not? Doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to put my stickers down so I know I'm using them. That they did not go in vain. Should I put one down here? Be kind to yourself. Boop. Exercise. I haven't really been able to do that. Treat yourself. Yeah. I've done a lot of that. sweets galore after surgery. Like, I got like the hugest sweet kick. It was awful. It's like, what's happening to me? It was scary. I had to have all the sweets. Of course, my darling husband made sure I had all the sweets. So, okay, we'll just stick it right here. All right, we got them all in. Ta-da! Okay, now I'm wearing out. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you all that now. I'm slowly losing energy, and I have to bake a cheesecake, so we're gonna go pretty soon. But let's at least finish this page. It even looks like leopard print. I dig it. I'm gonna write in black and not fountain ink, but I will put alpha stickers here, and then sleep in. Sleep in for me is about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. And then I feel like I've wasted the day. I wake up at 4 on weekdays. So. And I'm going to be honest, I'm going to unplug myself from my phone more often because I do find that I get anxiety from it. I know that's crazy. Dance probably haven't done that. Light a candle daily for a chill vibe. Animal cuddles all day, every day. Art session all week. My handwriting's total crap. I know. Quiet stroll. Haven't been able to do that. Invest in yourself. Haven't done that. Declutter. Yep. What did I declutter though? I haven't really decluttered anything. Oh well. Desk. Room. Then listen to music. Yeah, lo-fi. I'm a big lo-fi hop. Retail therapy. Too much of that. Manicure. Once, didn't last too long before surgery. Then I can add more into it. Call a friend. Haven't really done that. Let's treat myself too much. Sweets. Read. Haven't really read. You have a wonderful day. Sorry I have to go. Oh, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. I'm going to go pretty soon too. I'll hope to talk to you again soon. Love you, girl. Okay, my daughter's going crazy, so I need to go check on her. All right, there it is. And I'm going to put that, and I'll post a picture on Instagram when I'm done. But I do need to go, everybody. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed my desk tour. Let me show you what it looks like after I plan. This is what it ends up looking like after, and it's on the floor too. This is what it looks like after I plan. I have my closet there with all my stuff. So I just stand up, get it, come back. And now I'm going to clean all this up. And until next time, you guys, I love y'all so much. Bye.